for a man to be controlling? Because I tend to run from people that are controlling. It makes me feel like I'm in bondage or in hell or like in jail or something. I've never been to jail, but it feels
The
that
man
way.
is the dictator of his home, of his wife and children at home, but why, especially of his wife? Natasha out of Texas. Natasha, welcome to the show. You're on the air.
Hello.
Hey, Natasha, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
No woman is good. All is well.
Um, yeah. So, the biblical question about the vein. Am I being
Why
vain?
are you so vain, Natasha?
Well, it depends on the context, because if you look at it in a biblical sense, it says it means nothing, right? But if you look at the Webster definition, it says like an excessive pride in one's appearance and stuff. So it depends which context you're talking about, the biblical sense or in the form in
You
the
said
definition sense.
you said in the Bible you looked up vain and it meant nothing.
Yeah, it's like nothing. It has
So you looked up the word vain in the Bible,
yeah, in the
and it's
context of the Bible. Yes,
and,
yes,
and
sir.
the Bible said it meant nothing.
Yes.
It had no definition.
No, it just said nothing as a definition. So
Really?
yeah. So
So why are you so vain?
that's what I'm saying. In which sense you're talking about my pride and appearance and other things and a high sense of worth?
No, why
Are
are
you
you so
in that
vain?
context? I'm not vain. I don't think I'm vain. Others may think. I don't know because they never tell me that. But I don't think I'm vain
And why you don't think you are vain?
because I don't think about that. I don't act in that way, in that manner. So that's why I don't think I'm vain.
And so Natasha out of Texas does not
Uh-huh.
believe that she is vain.
No,
And why would others think that you are vain?
I don't know. No one has ever told me that I was vain, so I don't know if they believe
Oh,
that.
okay.
If they do believe that, that's their business, not mine, because I don't know, right?
Oh, nice. And so your response to the biblical question is that you are not vain.
Correct, sir. Yes, sir.
I appreciate you responding. I'll put my little 2 cents in on Sunday.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
So, do you think it's healthy for a man to be overly controlling? Because I know you talked to someone like last week, and you mentioned that a part of being the head of the household is he needs to control his wife.
Yes.
So, do you think it's healthy for a man to be controlling? Because I tend to run from people that are controlling. It makes me feel like I'm in bondage or in hell or like in jail or something. I've never been to jail, but it
The
feels that
man
way.
is the dictator of his home, of his wife and children at home. But why, especially of his wife, why do you feel that way when you're being controlled by a man?
Well, the thing is, if you're controlling where I go, who I go, like it makes me feel like I'm in a box and I can't get out. There's no freedom.
But
Imagine
you
that.
wouldn't feel that way if you were to relax and obey your husband. You only feel it that
No,
way because you're rebelling.
no. It's not about rebellion. I don't rebel. I just listen
If
to
you
the
didn't
person. But when I'm
rebel, you wouldn't feel that way then.
no, I
You
feel
have to fight
suffocated.
against
I
because
don't fight against it. I just feel suffocated. I don't say
because
anything, but I
you're
feel
rebelling.
suffocated.
If you didn't rebel, if you didn't had no issue with following your husband, you would feel none of those things at all. You're only feeling those things because you're rebelling.
Okay, well, I
That
just
makes
leave. I
sense?
don't say. Yeah, I see what you're saying, but I don't
What am
think a
I
person
saying?
needs to.
What am I saying?
I don't, well, you're saying if I didn't feel that way, there's no need to rebel against my husband.
Right,
You see it as a form of disobedient, like I'm disobeying him. It's
right.
just a feeling that I feel because I feel suffocated, like I can't do anything, and stuff like that. But imagine a woman tries to
And
control
why do
you. How
you
would that
feel?
make you feel?
Repeat
How would
that?
that make you feel if a woman tried to control you, which I don't think they should do? How would that make you feel on the inside?
It would make me feel like a beta male because it's abnormal for a woman to control a
Correct.
man, as it is
Yeah.
abnormal for a woman to try to lead because it's not in her nature. But it's normal for a man to lead, and it's normal for a wife to obey her husband.
Okay, now let's
Is that
say this
right or
scenario.
not? Is that right or not?
Yes, you have some points there. Let's say the
Wait,
scenario.
is that right or not? Stay with me first, and then we go to the second.
I said yes, sir. Sir, yes. Mr. Peterson, yes.
And so,
that is correct.
And if it's normal and it's right, why would you feel suffocated?
Because the control factor means you don't trust me. You don't trust I can think on my own, do things on my own. It means that you have distrust for me as a person.
Right.
You don't feel that I can make my own decisions.
And
you
that's
don't feel
true.
that I can.
Because
that means you don't trust me.
Because if men, you notice how women go out of control when men are not guiding them?
Yeah, but okay. So,
women can't be trusted with anything with themselves because they go out of control.
That's not true because I can be. I'm not a cheater. I'm not someone like that. That's
No,
not
but
God is on my side.
no one mentioned cheating, but if your husband is not leading you, or
God is leading me,
you
and it's
going
not
out
that He's not.
Hold on, Natasha. I want to go back to Natasha, and Natasha was asking, and we ran out of time there, about men controlling their wives, and she said that when it happened with her, she feels smothered, I believe, not to put words in her mouth, but something like that. And in the meantime, Joel is coming in, and Sean is coming into the studio for a minute here. Natasha.
Hi, Mr. Jesse. Thank you.
So, are you married?
No, sir, I'm not married.
And are you a Christian?
Define Christian.
Are you a Christian?
Yes, sir.
And so you don't believe that the man is the dictator of his wife?
I don't like the word dictator because control means insecurity, and under insecurities is a lot of fear. So that's why dictator or control, you don't see every dictator end up falling. They end up dying or falling in history. Look at all the dictators.
So you don't believe that the man is the dictator of his wife?
I don't think that's the way it's run in a household. I don't see that.
I know it's not. I know you're right. It's not happening like that now. That's why women are going out of control. But should it be that way?
It depends on what do you mean by control? Like control her every move. She can't talk. You have to tell her to talk like a dog. Like control like a dog. Like I don't understand when you say control. Maybe it's the wrong term to use because control is like you're controlling a dog.
And where are you getting those ideas from? Those are not my thoughts; they're yours. Where are you getting that from?
That's what I'm asking you. You need to explain to me.
How are you coming up with those questions like that?
What questions?
Like, do you mean dog and all the stuff you're saying?
No.
Where are you getting that from right now?
No, I'm asking you. I'm asking you a question. I said when you say
what
control,
makes
what do
you
you
ask
mean?
me that?
Because you keep saying a man should control the wife, and I was like, okay.
But doesn't women go out of control when the men are not controlling them? Don't they go out of control?
What do you mean out of control? Like I don't need to be controlled.
Why not?
Because I'm a respectable woman. I don't do certain things. I have respect for my husband, my boyfriend, whomever.
I thought you weren't married.
I don't need to be controlled. Pardon?
I thought you said you were not married.
No, I said whomever, boyfriend, husband, whomever it is I'm with, I'm committed to. So you don't really need to control. The only person you need to control is the people that are out of order, like you said.
But that's women.
You know, if it's a slut or whatever. If it's a slut or someone out of order, sure, I understand.
Would you obey your husband?
That person needs control. Sure, why not? I mean, we're a partner. We love each other. Why not? What's wrong with that?
Would you obey your husband?
I said, sure, yes, sir.
Oh, okay,
yes,
nice.
Mr. Peterson.
Right on. Natasha, thank you for